Okay, we're back. That's me, X-SkyeStorm-X, and we're playing on Oceanic 1. So if you want to follow along, you want to see what I'm doing, Oceanic 1. Okay, let me show you what I'm setting up first before we get started. For each region, I'm setting up the actual Let's Play, which is a normal region, and then there's also an R&D region, which is sandbox. And this is where I like mess around with ideas and whatever before I actually get in and build them. Now, the way I'm naming them, LP, Let's Play, COT, Cities of Tomorrow, the first part of the region. So this is Verdant, Verdant Jungle, and then Desolation. I'm definitely going to be using Desolation. Desolation's really cool. That nuclear fallout site, that's going to be interesting. That's where I'm going to do my devastated city, that's for certain. Now, I haven't decided where I'm going to put the Omega Co capital yet. I may use Badlands. And for a temperate zone, might use Edgewater Bay. I haven't quite decided. But we're going to get kicked off with Verdant Jungle. I've decided Tamarind Island, that is going to be the site of the Academy Capital City. Because that actually is a really, really beautiful island. But before we get to that, I think this is probably the biggest tip I can give you guys. Before you just jump straight in, you need money, right? Once you've got money, you can build whatever the hell you want, right? So I'm going to show you how to build a brand new cash cow, like Cash Cow 2.0, because the old cash cow was pre-update 6, when you could build RC cities, you didn't need industry. Okay, now RC cities, yeah, you can still do them, but they're not good for cash cows. So let's get going and let's build ourselves a cash cow. And where should we put it? We want a nice flat site would be ideal. So I think I'm going to put it over here in Osprey. Okay, here we are. Let's get this puppy built. RCI, the ratio that you want is 3 to 1 to 1. So you want 3 residential to every 1 commercial to every 1 industrial. Okay, so we're going to set this up very, very simply. Okay, we've got a railway line down this side, so we want to come out a bit from that. So, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 6 lines of residential. Okay, that would give us 2 and 2. So I think we can probably afford to slip just one more those in. I'm going to leave a gap of 1, and then I'm going to put a couple of lines of commercial in. Just got to be careful that I don't overspend. So let's put this on pause for a second. You know what? Whatever. I'm gonna slap in a bond because it'll just allow us to do this a bit quicker. There we go. Okay, now we want a road going across the middle, just to help the traffic out a little bit. I want one more for the industry. That'll do. And then this end, I'm going to put in our power. Just checking to see if there's any benefits anywhere, if there's any high ground. There isn't. So we'll pop that in there. We will pop some water in. Love to pop one of the new ones in, but not quite yet. We'll pop some water in. And sewage. Now remember, with the cash cow, what you're trying to do is you're trying to make the people as happy as you possibly can without spending any money. Okay, because we want to make money, we don't want to spend money. So you want to put in the minimum level of services that you can to make them happy. Okay, so we've got power, water, sewage. We can now zone this in. Okay, let's get that going. Because the sooner this builds up, the better. Because we want the cash. We want a nice load of cash so that we can go start building insanely cool COT things. Oh, and the plans are coming, guys. I've been having a little bit of a tinker around in the R&D zone, and I've got some nice ideas for the academy. Got some very nice ideas. And like, if you want to jump in and you want to have a look in like the R&D areas and whatever, see what I'm up to, see what crazy ideas I'm playing around with, feel free. I have had a couple of people ask me, oh, is it okay if we look? Yeah, dive in, guys. Feel free. And you don't need to be friended to look at other people's cities, and it doesn't matter if they're private. All you do is just search for their origin ID, and then click on their icon, and you'll see their cities, and you can just dive straight in. Okay, so this is coming along very nicely. I'm going to let this build up, and then we'll come back. Okay, now as you're growing, keep an eye on your power and your water. Sewage really shouldn't be a problem, and also your garbage and your fire and your health and your police. Okay, and then as you start to see, you know, that you need an extra service, you just put it in. I think we should probably start putting in some garbage collection. So we'll do that now. So we've got our garbage in place now. And like I said, just keep an eye on your electricity and your water. We'll need to put another one of those in when it gets down sort of below 2. But we should be starting to look for fires now. We're making over 5k an hour already, and I haven't even put the taxes up, so things are looking pretty good. I think we'll put our fire service in over here. Ideally, I'd like to keep this like over 5k an hour all the time. Okay, now it's time to put in some health. I'm not adding any additional rooms. I've given it 1 extra ambulance, but no extra rooms at this point. But I'm going to keep an eye on it, and if I need extra rooms, then I'll put them in. It's time to start educating our Sims. We haven't had any crimes yet, which is good. Let's have a quick check on the power. Yeah, we probably pop in another wind turbine at this point. Keep our power up. We should still be fine for water, which we are. Right. Now I'm going to pop in some education, and the reason that I put in education early is because the more education you have, the better your education, the less you'll need of everything else. Power, water, police, health, everything. So let's start getting them educated as quickly as we can. So I'm going to pop in a grade school. Now we've got like 800, so we can max this out straight away. Okay, so we've got all of our basic services in, apart from the police. So, but we don't have any crimes yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start increasing the taxes. So we'll pop that up to 11. Now these cross streets, we can actually increase those to medium density, which will help our traffic flow. Okay, so now is a good time to show you like where we are, because we've just got over 800 students in a day. 855, 900, and we're maxed out. Okay, but once you're over 800, you can replace the grade school with community colleges. Now, why do I want to do that? Okay, this thing is fully maxed out. I've got all the buses, all the classrooms, and this is costing $1,600 an hour. Okay. And that will take 950 students. Okay. Community colleges. These things cost $500 an hour, and they'll take around about between 1,000 and 1,200 students a day. So we can put 2 of these in, we double our capacity, and we'll save ourselves 600 an hour. Okay, so we'll close the school, and as soon as all the buses have gone back, we'll demolish that. Now, what about the rest of our services? Okay, I've got 3 trucks in the fire station. The police, which I've put over here, it's nice to put it sort of in the middle and close to your commercial. Okay, we've got 25 jail cells, but we're only using 3. We've got 4 police cars. To be honest, we could probably get away with 2, but I'm going to leave it at 3. Leave it at 4. Okay, thank you very much. Because our education is not bad at all, I don't think we're going to have any problems with our services. The clinic, I had to max that out. I'm going to pop in a second clinic because I want them happy, because we'll actually get more money at the end of the day by them being happy. Okay, now the streets for commercial are going to get very, very busy indeed. So I'm going to upgrade those to medium density. Okay, now once things start to get up to medium density, we can take out some of these roads. Okay, so time for a bit of an update. Where are we? Okay, electricity, fine. We've cranked this up. We're up to, I think, 10 turbines now. Water, we've got like 6 water towers in. Sewage, we've got 4 dumps down here. Garbage is fine. Fire's fine. 14 deaths. You know, I've put in 2 clinics. They're almost maxed. In actual fact, look, that's only treating 14 patients. We can actually get rid of at least 1 of those. In fact, I think I'm going to get rid of 2 of those. Remember, it's just about, you know, as long as they're reasonably happy, we want the cheapest services that we can provide. Here we're only treating 5 patients, so again, let's get rid of 1 of those. We've had 2 crimes committed. How are the cells? Absolutely fine. I could get rid of a set of jail cells, to be absolutely honest, but yeah, I'm not going to worry too much about that. Education's great, and it's just going up and up and up, and that's good, and the tech is helping out our industry. So we're now at the point where everything is nice, comfortable, and happy. We're over 50,000 population, and what I really wanted to get to was over 25,000 an hour. Now we've already made 2 million, which is not too bad, and that's just the setup. But now we crank it up, and we crank the taxes right up to 20. Okay, so we're now making 70,000 an hour. So that's it. Now we just let it cook. Couple of quick things. My colleges, I moved them over here to get the traffic from the students flowing away from the main commercial street, because it was, to be honest, pretty stupid putting them over here. See, I'm still a bonehead. Series 2, nothing's changed. Okay, so colleges, yeah, help a bit with the traffic. Now we've dropped down to like 63. I've just bulldozed all of the abandoned buildings, although we've probably got a couple more. Want to get this back over 70,000 again, to be honest. So what we'll do, and you can do this like if your city's, you know, dropping down, not doing so good, just whack the taxes back down. I'm going to whack them down to 7. Now at 7, they'll actually get a benefit from the taxes. I mean, we're still making 11 grand an hour, but what that will do, all of these buildings that got abandoned will now get repopulated. Okay, so you can just let that happen for a while, let those regrow, and then once this has gone back up a bit, then we can whack the taxes back and let it rock and roll again. Okay, and here we go. Bingo, 10 million. Multi-millionaire city. Lovely. We like that. And, you know, that's how easy that is. You know, that's how you do that. Now, how long did that take? Okay, well, I just checked the tape, and that took exactly 1 hour, 39 minutes from start to finish. And, you know, I was doing that, like, really sloppily. I mean, you could refine this if you want. I mean, like, if you split up your commercial amongst your residential, so you'd have better traffic, and then you wouldn't have stuff burning down. I mean, you could probably get this down to making 10 million an hour, if you were being really sharp, which, to be honest, I wasn't. I've still got the flu. That's my excuse. Okay, cool. We're done here. We've got our cash. That's going to be gifted. What are we going to do next? We're going to start getting cool, guys. It's academy time. I want to get the research going. I want the cool stuff going on. Now, couple of quick things. So we've got the capital city down there. I want to get that rocking and rolling, but I've got some other plans as well. Like up here, this is Mount McCaw, and see, I think, you know, with the, you know, it's kind of hidden away by the mountains and kind of protected. I'm thinking maybe academy secret research base, maybe to get some work done on, you know, the old fusion reactor, get that going. And, you know, I'm thinking, well, storylines. Okay, so next time around, I think it's going to be take our 10 million and start investing it in high technology. See you then.